There's another piece of the case that came out this last week, another one from Tony Busby. This one is involving a business owner that allegedly someone who helped a lot of celebrities get jewelry and things of that nature for appearances and such. Very prominent individual. The name is not listed here. One could speculate, but this was at a Ciroc Vodka promotional party. Claims that Diddy took him to a room, exposed himself to him, thinking something was going to happen. And it took an A-list sports star who allegedly came in, broke it up, and said, "Hey, let's get out of here. This is not okay," and prevented an assault from taking place. That's an interesting angle that we're starting to see. I'm wondering how many other accounts like that we're going to see of other stars, celebrities, or whoever, people with power that were at these Diddy parties that maybe were surprised by some of the behavior that happened after a certain hour and were like, what the fuck? And did kind of do their thing of like stepping in, but then getting the hell out of there. Because we have heard a lot of people who are like, yeah, at 10 o'clock or whatever, 12 o'clock, I'm out of the Diddy party. It's not for me. They just kind of start to see, okay, things are changing, time to go home. Maybe never truly getting a big grasp of what in totality actually goes down at those parties. I mean, what's your thoughts on that? The star stepping in and stopping an assault uh, from the party thrower, Diddy, allegedly.
Yeah, I think we're going to see that. I've been I'm friends with a few people that have, that are in high level sports, professional sports and things like that, and they are those kinds of people. There's a tight network, kind of like in any good healthy group and organization. There are good people that are going to watch out for you that already have reps on things to avoid. I remember, believe it or not, when I was in New York, many, many years ago on my first tour in New York City, we had a thing called the Goodwill Games, kind of like the Olympics, but kind of more domestic. And so we had the Goodwill Games, and I'm doing helping out security at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Manhattan, and this is where a lot of the athletes are staying. CNN, Ted Turner was kind of organizing this thing, and I'm here walking in the lobby, and in walks Shaq.
Mhm.
And Shaq's got his entourage with him, and so and he actually called over me and a couple of the other FBI guys and a couple of NYPD guys and said, "Hey, just me, just to help, be a buffer for me if you would." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I remember a few people walked up to him and females and wanted to take some pictures with him, and he goes, "No, no, 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 no pictures, no pictures." And it's like, and I remember when they had walked away, and buddy, extremely friendly, extremely gracious, a very nice guy to be around. And I said to him, I said, "Hey, Shaq," I said, "Why no pictures?" He goes, "Oh, that'll go sideways really quick. People are going to use that against me, and people can do nefarious things. And so I have a rule of my code of conduct." And I've
Mhm.
seen that with other people in those positions as well. They're staying as good and healthy as they can. And then what I saw him also doing was he had another celebrity with him, big athlete, and people wanted to take pictures with him, and he goes, "No, no, no, no," and he was the one pulling him out, saving him from those
Mhm.
situations. So you do have people like that are doing those things, and so it's important for it's not important. It's not hard to imagine that this is what's also happening at these parties because
Yeah.
what was happening, I think, is you at a certain hour the filter would start happening,
Mhm.
and that's what I was writing while you're talking about this. It really struck me. When we're forming cults, what a lot of times cults will do, they'll love bomb you to get you in.
Yeah.
And they'll shower you with love, they'll shower you with affection as they're slowly grooming you into this culture of extremely unhealthy behavior where there's someone at the top. Generally, in a cult, someone at the top, there's sexual things that are going on, they're for profit, and there's people that are going to be victims.
Mhm.
Sounds interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Um, So, there's another way that I'm just thinking about this whole Diddy situation. Instead of necessarily love bombing, he was celebrity bombing.
Mhm.
He was offering someone and letting them feel the power of celebrity,
Mhm.
the influence of celebrity, being the celebrity club. So he's celebrity bombing you by surrounding you with all these cool people. And once you like get addicted to it and the dopamine's flowing, well, then we're going to escalate it. And that's where the filters happen. So the healthy ones are coming in saying, no, 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 I've been exposed to this before. I've seen this show and I'm going
Yeah.
to pull out of this because I got to go home. I'm going to have a normal life.
Mhm.
And those that didn't have any reps yet, didn't have experience, and did not have a loving critic in their lives saying, hey, you need to get your ass out of there. They got sucked in by the celebrity bombing.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, yeah, I mean, and it seems like it's kind of an all around thing. I mean, some of not only the people that would go in and I guess take advantage of these people, take advantage of this culture of anything goes sex world. He did the same thing with the victims themselves that came
Mhm.
in and promised celebrity, promised, this is how it works. If you want to get into this world, we've all done this. This is just what it is. And
The
that's how
test.
they groom them to think, oh, well, it's the price of admission, essentially. If I want all this fame and fortune over here, I guess I got to do this really uncomfortable or traumatic thing right now to get there. And I mean, and that's, I mean, it's a casting couch story. Just on a very glamorous level, I guess, if you're at Diddy's white party.
As the time of this recording, a couple days ago, the singer Jelly Roll just came out
Yeah.
and said something very similar to this. I was curious about what I wonder what prompted him to say that he's been really seeing the dark, super dark side of the music
I
industry.
bet.
And I think, and he said, and he's claimed he's going to expose a lot of this because he's been seeing it. It's wrong. It's unhealthy. And I'm just curious because there's a lot of dark things in a
Oh
lot
my
of
God.
organizations, and celebrity seems to be
I,
the path to unhealthiness in
I'm
some
I'm
cases.
all about it being exposed. I'm all about people speaking up. One thing I would say to Jelly Roll about this is maybe don't tease that you're going to be exposing people before you expose people, because there's a lot of people who've teased that they were going to expose people, and those people who are going to expose people are no longer people. They're no
Yeah.
longer here to do such things. So I love it. Great. Expose away if that's what you're going to do, but I guess surprise people with it. Don't tell everybody you're going to do this,
Yeah, good advice on that one.
because it hasn't worked out so well for others who've had that same mission when it's been found out.
Yeah, no
But
kidding.
yeah, I think we're going to find out a lot more in the coming weeks of Diddy. It's not going to end. It's just going
No,
and going.
it's not.
Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to follow us wherever you download podcasts, and especially Apple Podcasts, where you can get advanced episode and premium content on our premium channel right there. Also, be sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss any breaking updates on the stories that matter to you most. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook. Just search Hidden Killers Podcast with Tony Bruschi, and you'll find us right there. Again, thanks for watching.